Yeah, so welcome everyone to the session on Open Chiplet Economy subproject. We are part of the server project at OCP, and formerly we were known as ODSA, Open Domain Specific Accelerators. And a lot of work we've done in the last 5 years falls right into the area of chiplets. So our new name is Open Chiplet Economy. And we have some very exciting lineup today that we will talk about. So originally, Anu and I were supposed to give a talk on advanced packaging. So on the schedule, that's what you will see. But we ran out of time, so we sacrificed, and we'll just introduce and get out of the way. So last 5 years, there was a very important person who would always come here, sit here, and support us. That was Sehat Suturja from Marvell. And we are dedicating this session today in his memory. So he had given a lot of support to the industry on modular chips, and we'll dearly miss him. So my name is Jawad Nasrullah, and with me is
Ramamurthy.
So myself and Anu, we are the co-leads of Open Chiplet Economy subproject. And a lot of you probably know Bapi Vinakota, who had pretty much dedicated a lot of time to this project. So I don't think we can even say I'm half a Bapi and Anu's half a Bapi, but kudos to him for bringing us here all the way. I'm going to skip over our introductions, but briefly describe our organization and the work streams. So we have about 7, 8 work streams that sometimes meet more than once a week. Every day, there will be some kind of activity going on, and largely broken into 3 distinct areas. The first one is die-to-die interconnect, which is we have spent quite a bit of effort in developing bunch of wire specification, and now we are working on its next generation for specific applications, and we'll talk about that today. We have worked on creating metrics that you can use to judge various options in the industry. That's the 5 metrics. We're working on the testing. We're working on the link layer definition, and all of this in the open and basically for everybody's benefit. We've done quite a bit of work on the chiplet design exchange, which is essentially the big idea is you define all these components in a computer readable format, and then let machines basically build systems from there. So that's the grand vision that 10, 20 years from now, machines will be putting these chiplets together to build larger systems. But we are creating the foundation of how various companies interchange their data across their design work groups. And then we have the third set of work streams that are geared around business development and proof of concept, as well as modular applications such as in HPC. So I'm going to hand it over to Anu right now. Anu will be moderating part of the program today. I'll have to step out for a little bit for another one. So you'll see both of us. Anu, all yours.
Thank you. So just to give you an idea of all the work that has been done in 2024, I'm not going to read through all of it, but I think some of the significant ones were the CDX workshops, the business group workshops. The nice part is all of these, we try to make them virtual events. A lot of people have joined in. We've got some great speakers, good insight from different parts of the industry as to how to use chiplets and how to move forward. We've started to make our plans for the next year to see which direction we would go in and what are the important things that matter to the industry. And this is where all of you come in a big way. Each one of you comes from with a slightly different point of view, with a different end product and an application. And we'd like to see how what we do can help you. And by helping you, we help a lot of other people, startups, big companies, all included. So the agenda for today is pretty simple. We try to make it as logical as possible. So we've just gone through the overview of what the group does. The first part before the coffee break, we'll focus on the business side of chiplets, what we've done so far, and what really is exciting is the chiplet marketplace that we've set up and the progress that's been made. The second piece, between the first coffee break and lunch, is going to be talking about some of the work streams and some of the very exciting pieces we have for you. And that's where we gauge interest and ask for a lot of collaboration. And then the third piece, between lunch and the next coffee break and the one after that, is going to talk about AI and HPC. Because if we don't use the word AI, nobody's going to show up. So AI it is, AI, ML, HPC. Not just that, though. The automotive guys are looking for using chiplets. It's expanding to other industries, and that's where we'd like to see your help and collaboration. One quick slide on the NAPMP Proposers Day. I was asked to put this in by a friend. It's on the 22nd of October. There is virtual attendance as well as in-person. It's in DC. But there is funding for advanced packaging, for chiplet ecosystems. If you've read the NOI, please go register, read it, and see how we can move forward in that direction. And the last one is call to action. I've listed some of our very interesting website, the marketplace, as well as the link to all of our work streams and all of the leads of these work streams. We need collaboration. That's how we grow. We've seen a number of people join, and it's really a very exciting time for us. All of this AI, ML, well, at the bottom of it is the chips, and those chips are now being made of chiplets. So let's focus on the building blocks. And with that, thank you very much. I'm going to hand it off to presentation. Alphawave and ARM are going to talk about their first chiplet. Very exciting. It's on the marketplace.